Hello. I think. Yes. Now let me give 5 free balls for the early birds. And I'll try not to forget to give 5 balls to the people who stay till the end. Because I forgot that yesterday. Exciting news, everybody. Well, double exciting news. I'll start with the less exciting news. I fixed the text-to-speech super chat thing. And now it will be visible on screen. And I also made a special little donation alert sound. It also plays for a... if you become a member. So... I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Actually, I can show it off probably by giving 5 free memberships. Yes. Wait, hold up. Let me mute the game real quick. It's not text-to-speech. That is just the donation sound. It'll be more clear if the game is more quiet. Like... See?
Thank you. Wow.
This is a test super chat message.
There you go. Hold up, let me see. This volume is 25, and this volume is also 25. It should be the same. I can make the font smaller, I guess. There we go. And now it'll look like that.
Thank you. Wow.
Also,
This is a test super chat message.
the font is Bubblegum Sans, which is the font Bug Fables uses. I thought it was a funny little thing. But yeah, the actual exciting news is that I bought a new Nintendo PC from the Nintendo Switch PC family of systems. I swapped consoles. To the better one. I did some testing and the frame rate can unlock the exact same way. It does feel like the game runs slightly faster on this Nintendo PC. Like in Rogueport, it's actually weird because here in Rogueport Square, it seems to run slower. But for example, if I go to the title screen, for those who were here yesterday, you can tell that hand is going way faster than it was yesterday. So it's a little inconsistent. Right now, the game is running at more than 10 times the speed Like, fair, it's the title screen, but I'll have to see how this is gonna evolve. Oh yeah, today we are starting chapter 3 in this challenge, and we talked about it yesterday, and obviously there's only one bit to do for chapter 3, and that's this one. Will I do all grubber conditions on the first try? You can bet from 1 to 100 bubble balls on this. Actually, what are my items looking like? I'll sleep at the inn. I have an inn coupon. Not a chance. Hey, sometimes when I pay attention... See, the trick is distracting me, chat. Because when I'm distracted, I ignore the conditions. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna check... Actually, do I have to check the bad shop? I don't have money, so no! I'll sell that dizzy dial. Then I'll sell the dried shroom, I guess. I can buy dried shrooms if I need them. And I guess I can cook the honey syrup, might as well. Yeah, the fact that I am playing on a new different version of the Nintendo PC does mean that I think the game will not have to pee anymore. Like the graphical glitches we saw on the lesser version of the Nintendo PC. I don't think those will happen on this one, because this one is a lot more accurate to the official original Nintendo Switch from the Nintendo Switch family of systems. So much so that when we're playing Encore, Tris, the creator of Encore, the mod that we're playing on the channel, told me to use the other version that I was using yesterday, because a lot of functions or like changes to Encore like only work on a lesser accurate emulator. But this is now the more accurate emulator, and one way you can see is that Lucky's reflection is actually him. Anyway, let's play the Happy Lucky Lottery. Ah, dang it. Another mushroom. Did I say emulator? I meant Nintendo PC, obviously. Alright, let's go in. Do you think the Beyonce Syndicate has a bathroom in their office? Yeah, be sure to get your bets in, whether I'm gonna do all grubber conditions or not. Let's sell this shit back. Then while I'm here, let's sell another shroom fry. Nintendo PC, that's something like SteamOS. You can interpret that however you want, honestly. I'm gonna call it the Nintendo PC from Nintendo Switch, Nintendo PC Switch family of systems. Nintendo Steam Deck? No. No, I'm not playing it on the Nintendo Steam Deck. Yeah, it seems like here, for example, the game is running at 54 frames, which is slower than yesterday. But then, like, on a title screen, it was more than double the speed. So I feel like at certain, like, I think the most important part is battles, honestly. So we'll see how the game runs in battles. Then Switch 2 PC edition. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but now the text is a little slower again. It's kind of annoying. I could be running so fast right now. How many star pieces do I have? Ooh, actually. Let me go buy a Power Plus. Because why not? And actually, I'll grab that slow shroom that I didn't grab last time as well. Excuse me, I was slipping through the bars. Whoa, okay. Okay, the game runs way slower in battle. I don't know how much I like that. Maybe I could switch back to the other Nintendo PC. Okay. See, but the first strike is like weirdly slow. It's still not easy, but it's noticeably slower than yesterday. You know what? After this stream, I'll do a poll. And then you guys can decide whether I play this on the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo PC Switch from yesterday, or this one. Do you want more accurate gameplay, or do we want more speed? I know what I would choose, but whichever is faster. Yeah. See, because you can tell in here, it's way faster. I could also go for Flower Saver, honestly. For Flower Saver P. Yeah, you know what? I'm doing that. And you know what? A second happy heart, because why not? All you did was unlock the frame rate, correct? Yes. How come the chat on stream is very delayed? Is it very delayed? Or is it just normal delayed? It's not even that delayed. It's like nearly instant when I see the message on my actual stream chat and on the stream. You know what? I can do the poll right now, actually. Let's start the poll. Alright, that poll is going to be running. You guys can fight on what we do. But do keep in mind that, like, I'm in Rogueport right now, and that's not a good showcase. Like, Rogueport runs very slow. We're going for a world record. I think yesterday is probably gonna win. Looking at the poll right now. Speed because it's funny. I mean, I agree. This one seems like it'll go slow in the Glitz Pit. I think what matters most is battles, honestly. And it does seem battles run like... Well, they're definitely slower than yesterday. Like right now I'm at 60 FPS, which is basically double speed. Slower battles is less fun. I won't skip the battle against Bowser. Why would I do that? You know what? I'll fight the Goomba Bros, and then the cutoff for the poll is after the Goomba Bros. And then I can go and save and swap Nintendo PCs if people want that. Actually, maybe I can lower the graphical fidelity on here. Let me check. Settings. System. That doesn't seem to speed things up. Graphics. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the graphical issues are that big on the one we used yesterday. And again, I'm also a bigger fan of more wackiness, faster gameplay. The graphical issues came later, mostly because I think Chapter 2 uses so many like weird lighting and shaders. That might be why. Oh right, I have to get the... That's all. That's kind of like the key in Hook Hill Castle. You forget to grab the key on the way back from getting the paper curse, and here I usually forget to grab the blimp ticket. Yeah, Chapter 7 will be way more doable, right? Well, walking on the moon will be faster at least. Yeah, we'll see how fast the battles run in Glitzful. Look at this blimp go. Yeah, like here the game is running at 120 FPS. So now it's 4 times as fast. So it seems like the more accurate lighting and effects are probably slowing down the game more than the Nintendo PC we used yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna swap over right now, actually. All right. Copy, save. I'm gonna have to close the controller. Give you guys some Windows noise ASMR. Make sure Encore isn't active. There we go, and then paste the save. All right. And make sure Nintendo PC is visible. There we go. All right. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see the FPS. Yeah, it's definitely higher. Yeah, it's probably because the other Nintendo PC... I always have to think, like, what do I say? It's not an emulator. It's probably because the other Nintendo PC uses more accurate lighting and effects and, like, anything and everything the official Nintendo Switch does. And that's probably why it runs slower if you unlock the frame rate. Ah, so much better. I've played this game so many times I don't have time to play it again. But I'll play it again faster. Crappy bet? Well, you should have bet more then. What's crappy about the bet? Wee, wee. There's no star piece behind the pipe in the remake. I'm gonna buy one of these because I feel like it. They swapped it out with a panel for honestly an unknown reason, because maybe because it looked better and that area became bigger, so they had more space and they decided, you know what, let's swap it with a panel. Pod Racing Paper Mario. Well, actually, I was gonna say Mario can't spin in this, but yes, he can. Every time you go in paper mode, he spins. And I do honestly think paper mode is a neat trick. Yeah, it's definitely like the lighting and the like, because even in here, with all these models loaded, the game isn't slowing down at all. We're still at like triple speed. You hit Fire Jinx or Veil? I mean, I doubt it. Unless the time you have to pull it off is based off of like an in-game clock that's based off of that's counting frames. Wait, no. Well, I'll give it a shot. I doubt it'll be doable if it's like at this speed. One thing though is if I were using Switch Pro controller, I think Yoshi's moves, Stampede and Gulp would actually be... No, not Stampede and Gulp. Stampede and Ground Pound would actually be very doable because I could mash 2 buttons. But since I'm using a GameCube controller, I only have the R button to mash for them. Well, for Ground Pound. So... I'll try. I'll try to mash for Ground Pound. Oh, is the bet still running, by the way? I can open it up again, honestly, until we're fighting. Although, actually, we're literally almost fighting, so you know what? Well, I'll open it up again. And then once we're fighting, I'll close it. But I can tell you, I won't forget to appeal the Goomba Bros. Or appeal on the Goomba Bros battle. I don't think the Goomba Bros themselves would be into a Mario appeal. At least this tutorialization goes faster. To be fair, my main goal in this chapter is getting to the bathroom. Yeah, appeal them. What's the bet I just joined? Read the bet. It's in chat. Will I do all Grubba conditions this chapter? I'm gonna check my badges. No, not like that. X. I'll equip Quake because it's the same timing as Power Smash. I'll keep on last on P. I'll equip the second Happy Heart. We're gonna have some fun today. Well, actually, I'll equip the Flower Saver P for now, and then the Mario Last Stand. All right, cool. Let's go. All right, everybody wanting to get their bets in for will I do all Grubba conditions this chapter? I'll give you time until after this battle because I will appeal in this battle. Trust me. There's a 0% chance I will not appeal. Oh, wait. Oh, no. There is a 0% chance I will not appeal. Also, I was not paying attention to that. That's how it always is, isn't it? There we go. And a perfect victory! Yeah, that was a hard battle, honestly. Why would I do the battles blindfolded? Also, I'm really glad that in the remake you earn more money for this. Alright, I'm gonna close the bet soon, so if people want to bet... You have to bet actual balls, by the way. You can't just bet believe, because you're not betting anything. Quick sleep. Beat the battle without healing. Why would I do that? The KP poopas. Let me go. Alright. Once the curtain comes down on the next battle, I'm closing the bet. There we go. Close betting. I think that's probably not going to get picked up. Alright. Get it in. Get it in. Get it in. You wanna type your bet again? Yeah, I closed it, but then I saw 3 people betting. So, come on, come on. Yeah. Swap to Coops because he has defense. True. Good idea. All right, can I close the bets, everybody? Can I close them? Can I? They're closed. Alrighty. Oh, look at that perfect timing. Not so much there, but hey, I'm still on fire from yesterday. I can blow away the enemies with flurry, that's true. Like, especially the easier enemies. Although the piranha plant is gonna appear soon, is very resistant to flurry. I actually don't know about the Poke Triplets, but I'll use Power Shell. Dude, Chapter 3 is gonna go by so fast like this? Although the loading times aren't sped up. So, this might be the slowest chapter, which it always is. But even more so now. I mean, the bets do count for the optional fights, but they don't have conditions, so in a way they do count for the bet, but they don't have conditions. So I can guarantee you I will do the conditions on those, probably. Knowing me, who knows? Or do you want me to carry over the grubba conditions to the optional battle after them? They still get damaged 3 times? Dang it. Chapter 3, but everything is at half speed? Well, I mean... I could, if you want me to. Like, there we go. Half speed? Do you guys want this? All right, we're back. Oh, I've heard this before. The dodgy Rex, the emulate the Nintendo Switch I'm using. Right. What can I do about that? Make sure people don't become dodgy? Question mark. I'll keep an eye out for it. Wait, why did it crash again? I open up the game and it crashes again? Why does it do that? Hello? Yeah, Grubber can become dodgy, but I can avoid that in many fun ways. But I can't open up my video game anymore. Dodgy seems to be just a game nuke, yeah. What the hell? Wait, what do you... Huh? Like, I'm reloading the game. Why would it crash again? Task Manager, force scroll. The entire Nintendo PC crashed. It's force closing every time on its own. Yeah, it's not open. It's not running right now. Go as the mod creator? It's the game. Am I asking Nintendo? Like, hey, if I'm playing this on an emulator and enemies use dodgy, why does it crash? Nintendo? Well, now that's not good. Yeah, just... What? That makes no sense. Well, hold up. What happens if I use the other one? I would assume this works. Yeah, okay, so the other one does work. Trust me, it's working. Not sure why it's not on screen right now. Alright, make it. Like, I... Can I, like, update or something? Wow, that is so weird. I bet restarting my PC would work, but... Then I have to end the stream. That's annoying. I mean, I guess I'll do that. Kind of unbelievable that the dodgy effect is just a complete nuke. Anyway, I'll announce a new stream, restart my PC, and then restart the stream, I guess. See you guys in like